and welcome to the Lotus SMP. I'm Dinesto, and as you can see, I am in the festive mood for the Halloween season. That is right, it is spooky season. We are appropriately dressed in my pumpkin outfit, and I am so excited. Why? Because today we're going to be working on our Halloween build. That is right, we are going to go to the Halloween district. We're going to make ourselves a Halloween build that is super nostalgic and something that just makes me happy. If you don't know, and if I haven't mentioned this, my entire season and all the bases are going to be based around nostalgia. Now, for me, this is going to be the ultimate nostalgia because Halloween was my favorite and still is my favorite time of year. But the build that we're going to do today, as you can probably tell from the title of the video and the thumbnail, just means so much to me, and I want to see how this is going to play out. So without further ado, I think let's jump to the Halloween district and show you what we got to do today. All right. Here we are in the Halloween district, and I am in some new armor, which we're going to get to in a different episode. Maybe here not today, but take a look at this cupcake, if I could just get it. There we go. Dude, take a look at this cupcake. This is so cool. It's a Halloween cupcake with bunny ears, and it tastes just as amazing. Squid, you did a fantastic job with this. Oh my goodness, this is so cool. But we're here in the Halloween district. We have a lot of stuff to do. I'm going to end up clearing out some of these trees because the build that I have in mind is going to need quite a bit of space. So I think without further ado, let's start getting into a quick time lapse of us clearing the trees, and I'll be right back with you. And just like that, a space has been cleared so that we can start working on the Halloween build. Now that we have all the trees out of the way and we have our shulker boxes full of supplies, I think it is time for us to finally start working on the build, so let's get to it. My goodness, has this turned out really cool. Look at it. It's Jack Skellington's house. I am actually really happy with how this turned out. I freestyled all of this by hand, added in the texture. I didn't pre-plan this. The only reference photos that I used are this photo right here and another photo, which you can probably see right here too. So that is cool because there wasn't many reference photos on how to build this house in Minecraft, and I know oh, birds. Okay, as I was saying before I was really interrupted, there's not many reference photos on Minecraft on how this house should actually be constructed. And the one thing that I really want to do was to keep that fill-in that this house is gradually getting bigger because it starts off really narrow at the bottom and then goes all the way to the top. And you know what? I generally really love how this turned out. I think this turned out fantastic. I love the orange glass panes. It makes it look like there's a light on inside. And this little tower here too. This is a build I am really proud of that oh my goodness. I can't tell you how happy that I am and how like really cool this turned out. But this is gonna house this year's Halloween costume contest, and I did a little bit of interiors. I still need to add some more stuff, but they're gonna put down their Halloween skins here on these pedestals. Pedestals? Podiums. So yeah, everyone's gonna get to vote on the costumes. A winner's gonna be announced, and it's gonna be so much fun. Now, I'm super excited to see what costumes the members from Lotus are gonna choose if they sign up. And, you know, even if there's a little bit, I'm just so happy with how this turned out. This is so good. But we're not done yet. No, we are not done yet. This is floating, and while it technically still does float, we're gonna need to add the rest of the details in here, so we're gonna have to put down the terrain over here. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that really quickly. And you know what? If we play peekaboo with it, it should go in just right about there. There we go. Look at it. It is so awesome. All right. There's a lot of stuff that we've done and a lot of things that people have contributed to. So let's start with what I did. I added this nice little fence here to kind of gate off Jack Skellington's house, like in the movie. I don't have any things that are going to sit up here just yet, like statues. I do need to get rid of this because this was actually moved. Now we have a little gate that you can see the chicken walking in and out of. And right behind me, we have a nice little graveyard that Fozi has helped design. Oh, this is so cool. I love this. This is amazing. Look, Fozzie sunk into the graveyard. Inka's coming out of a grave. Actually, is Fozzie coming in or out of a grave? I don't know. Maybe she's coming out of a grave. Looks like Inka's stuck there. Look, there's a little Maddie and Draconis. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, we got zombies on the server. That's so cool. But I was able to get the back done. I think it turned out pretty good for what I did. Now, there's not a lot of gray blocks that I think work well. Now, I really wish we had some variations of the basalt to have like slabs and all. That would be super nice because I think that would have gone really well. But for effect, during the night when you're kind of far away, this looks like it has a shadowed effect, and this looks, a little bit lighter, and it works. And this is actually going to house the voting system for our costume contest up there. So this is the inside here. But yeah, this is really good. I'm so happy with how this turned out. Now, there's been a few other things, like I said, that I added myself. Starting down here with the graveyard, if we come to... Oh, this is really nice. I like this. I just did these stairs. This was added by Fozzie. Oh my goodness, this is really good. Oh my goodness, okay, but if we come down here, I decided to add a nice little pet cemetery, to go in with the whole Nightmare Before Christmas theme. But we have Zero here and his little doghouse. We also have Sparky from Frankenweenie. We have Scraps from Corpse Bride. And of course, we have the one and only Beetlejuice. Can't say that 3 times. I don't want anything or anybody popping out. And I did a few other Tim Burton inspired things. So Seaman actually gave me the idea to put a fountain here, like the fountain that you have in the middle of the Nightmare Before Christmas Halloween Town. And so I did. I also didn't know what to put as a statue up here. So for now, Chespy put a cauldron there, and I really liked how it looked. So a cauldron's gonna stay there. There might be something else that's gonna go there, but I'm not sure. Now, if you've seen the movie, you would know that the fountain has like a green slimy liquid in it. As a collaboration between Seaman and I, he actually added the slime in between these layers. I originally just had frog lights and the glass here, and oh my goodness, this looks so cool. We really need to add a statue here. I think a statue would look really cool with it coming out. But I also do like the cauldron. I think the cauldron works pretty well. Let me know what you think. And here, now this isn't my design. This is a design by CRAM, I believe the name is. I'll put the name on screen and the video in the description below of where I got this zombie hand. Now, originally in this area, I was actually going to do the Inventor's Home from Edward Scissorhands, because that is one of my also all-time favorite Tim Burton movies. And I didn't think I would have the time to actually build the entire castle that you see in the movie. So I still wanted to incorporate something from Edward Scissorhands, and I ended up finding this really cool zombie hand design, and I turned it into leaves. And if you've ever seen the movie, you would know that he has a bush that's a hand that sits right in front of his doorway in that house. So I thought that was really cool. And I really like how it turned out. We're going to be adding more stuff here off camera just because I'm not entirely sure what I can fit in by the time Halloween comes out. But I do want to get this video out. So this is what I'm going to be showcasing now. And I'm actually pretty proud of this. We have a little bench. Now, this might seem like a sore thumb kind of sticking out. There's going to be stuff that's going to be added more. I might add like little bits of cupcakes here down on the floor somewhere around here, and a drink, from Alice in Wonderland. But this design I actually got from Corpse Bride as well. I was trying to figure out what to put here from Corpse Bride because I really, really wanted to put something from there. Unfortunately, I couldn't design a tree the way that I had really wanted to, like the tree where Victor accidentally proposes to Emily and resurrects her. But this is a little bench that they sit on in the underworld, and I thought it was really cool, so I decided to add one here. Now, for the last thing that I decided to add, we have a little bridge. This bridge has significance, but it's not the one from a Tim Burton movie. It is actually one that is inspired by a real-life bridge. Now, if you ever heard of the tale of Sleepy Hollow, this is what this bridge is actually based off of. I took a little bit of inspiration from the actual bridge in Sleepy Hollow and made it in Minecraft. And as you can see here, we have a little quote here that says, "His reign of terror knows no bounds, for the horseman's dark influence extends far beyond the borders of Sleepy Hollow." And a little bit to the left, we have a horse. I know it's supposed to be like a black horse. At least in the Tim Burton version, it's a black horse if I'm not mistaken. But in the Disney version, I believe the Ichabod Crane one, there is a horse that looks exactly like this that the Headless Horseman rides. So I thought this was really cool. But yeah, that is our little Halloween district being built over here in the Tim Burton / Disney area that we've kind of dubbed it. Like I said, I hope to add a little bit more throughout, and maybe I'll do a video if I can. But for now, I think this is where we're going to end today's episode off, because we got everything that I wanted to do, and I'm extremely proud of this house. This by far is one of the best things I think I have ever built in Minecraft. Like I said, I don't really plan out builds too often, and I do everything that I can mostly off of freehand and reference photos. So this makes me super excited. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please make sure to smack that like button down below. Consider subscribing to the channel if you want to continue to follow my journey here on Lotus, and check out everybody down in the description below. I hope you all have a wonderful and safe day, and I'll catch you in the next one. So take care and goodbye.